Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wisconsin Rapids for tonight's Triangular of the A's. The Amherst Falcons, Assumption Royals, and the Adams Friendship Green Devils here as Amherst and Assumption will start things off here today. It's supposed to be Assumption and Adams. Adams showed up a tad bit late, but we're good to go here. A lot of seniors on this Assumption Royals team. Jaden Glaza will start things off here today. Steve Maves alongside Josh Bush tonight, and we are underway as that one's going to be dug out by the Falcons on the far side. Set up and sent over. Alexis Wiersba and Anna Schooley starts with authority for the Assumption Royals. 1-0. On the Royal side, Glaza, Moon, Abbott, Claire Nelson in there. Kendall Dillman and Anna Schooley. Sent back up and across by Tatum Maves and down for the Falcons. On Amherst side, as I mentioned, senior Tatum Maves. We've got Samantha Nguyen. Number 2, the libero McKenna Orsond. Number 9, Amara Bodwine. Number 6, we've got Paige Bird. And number 15 is Alexis Wiersba, and a point's going to go to Amherst. A little bit of a kick save there by Kendall Dillman during that rally. And best 2 out of 3 here today. First to 25, win by 2. Far side for Dillman, and a lot of Falcons in the net that time, including freshman Alexis Wiersba. And we're tied at 2. Claire Nelson back to serve. And into the game for the first time is Helena Conkle. Nelson sent it to the back line. Bodwine. Right back to Bodwine. From the back, blocked. Picked up there by Dillman. Glaza to Schooley. Schooley into the net. And inside out Amherst. And back to serve will be the freshman Alexis Wiersba. Amherst head coach by Kim Bodwine. Sent over, Nelson is there, hits off the basketball stanchion. Bodwine in the middle, over the top and in. Amara Bodwine. Give me an issue for a lot of teams in the Central Wisconsin Conference. A young girl that plays a lot of volleyball. Third time this triangular is happening. Last year we were down in Adams Friendship. Assumption took those matches. Moon off the noggin of, looks like Zoe Scupian. And we're tied back up. Or excuse me, not tied back up. 3 serving 4 here. Anna Schooley back to serve. Dug out by Bird, played at the net. It's going to be point Assumption, tied up at 4. Be back with volleyball for you tomorrow. We still got, obviously, the remainder of today, but Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln will be hosting Chi High as Schooley puts it into the net.
Substitution
at the
13-20, go ahead. For Amherst.
Maisie Martin into the game. And back to serve will be Paige Bird at the Lincoln Fieldhouse tomorrow. And Bird puts it into the net. An early season yet. We're not even into September. Assumption has started school. Amherst after Labor Day. Bodwine will send it over. Dillman, Glaza chases it down. Moon, right hand block to the net, and almost played back by Schooley, but another block for Amherst.
14-8, go ahead.
Tatum Maves back into the game.
Third sub.
And Amara Bodwine will be back to serve. Assumption, quite a crazy ride last year in the postseason. That's going to be sent up right at the net for Maves. Glaza sends it to Moon. Autumn down the line and unable to be played back. They're tied at 6. Good battle to start things here tonight in Wisconsin Rapids. Assumption on the road last year in the postseason had to go down to a ruckus, a rowdy Tri-County. Able to pull off the victory there, and then after that, as Autumn Moon hits her right over the top of the tape and gets the ace. Then they went to Columbus Catholic and knocked off one of the top teams in the state last year in the regional final. And Moon does it again. Autumn Moon, one of the seniors on this Assumption team. A lot of seniors on the volleyball team this year. A lot of freshmen on the JV squad. A couple of sophomores, a couple of juniors. And Moon this time sends it long, dug out by Orson. Far side for Maves, pounds it, dug out by Nelson, chased down by Schooley. And Autumn Moon sends it over. Sends it up there. Maves calls it forward in the middle, blocked by Abbott. And Maddie Abbott with the block. And a quick 4-point swing here for Assumption. They lead 9-6. All behind the hand of Autumn Moon, and another ace for Autumn. The right arm for Autumn Moon. And it's 10-6 Assumption. Line drive serve again, dug out by Orson, sets it up, sends it over, does Maisie Martin. Abbott down the line. And it's 11-6 Assumption. And we'll get into more this season for volleyball, and as Autumn just sends it a bit long, side out. Point Amherst. Alexis Wiersma checks in for the libero McKenna Orson. But this group of Assumption seniors this year, as Maddie Abbott can't play it, and there's an ace. But this group of Assumption seniors is the first group that Zaleski, or as freshmen, that Zaleski Sports started covering. And back-to-back aces for Zoe Skupian. So 4th year here at Assumption for Zaleski Sports. It's been quite the ride, a lot of fun, absolutely. Claire Nelson, one of the first times calling Claire's name today. Far side and just out. A kill attempt by Wiersma goes a tad bit long. It's 12-9. Maddie Abbott back to serve. Maddie hoping to play at the next level in the volleyball realm, and miscommunication there between the Falcons and an ace for Assumption. 13 serving 9, just underway here in the triangular. And Amherst hosted it 2 years ago. Adams last year, Assumption this year. If this continues, it'll be right back in Amherst next fall. Abbott back to serve again, 14 serving 9. And an ace for Maddie. And timeout's going to be called by Amherst. 15 serving 9. We'll take a quick break. come back with with the remainder of this first set. Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Tonight's Triangular broadcast brought to you in part by Spectrum Benefit Solutions. They've got offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook. Get started today. Out of the timeout, another ace for the Royals. Chase down. Tatum sends it over. Dug out by Kendall Dillon. Glass in the middle for Schooley. Goes long and just on the line is Anna Schooley. Again, thinking of the Wisconsin or the Merriwood Conference, right now this season I feel like it's wide open on the volleyball side. Central Wisconsin Conference, Central Wisconsin East that Amherst is in. It's got a couple of very good teams. Defending sectional champions Wittenberg Burnhamwood.
2013, go ahead.
Sam Nguyen checks in for the first time, or checks back in. She was in earlier. Waiwega Fremont, I believe, should be pretty good. We'll have Amherst and Waiwega in a couple weeks, or next week, one of the two. All these weeks start to blend together. Maves in the middle from Nguyen. Touch kill for Tatum Maves. Got a couple of soccer games on the network for you tonight. Give you scores from those here in just a moment. Appreciate everyone tuning in here on Zaleski Sports. Let us know where you're watching from. The miscommunication between the seniors, Dillman and Moon.
18.
And it's an ace.
They scored.
12 serving 17 here. And Nguyen again, line drive serve. We'll see Sam quite a bit this spring. And that one hits the stanchion again, and another kill for the Royals. See Sam quite a bit in the softball circle upcoming this spring.
Yes.
Great freshman season for Dale Jastrzomski. Maves over the top, dug out by Dillman. Set up for Claire Nelson. Claire into the net. Score from Wausau, Pacelli 1, Newman 0. That's the softball lingo for you. Amherst and Columbus Catholic in soccer, and it's still scoreless. They're in the 22nd minute. 14 serving 18 here as state champion Bella Thomas checks in for the first time. She's the libero this year and gets it served right at her, and an ace for Tatum. Just a sophomore, won the state championship last spring in the 100-meter dash. Maves goes right back at her. Dillman dives. Schooley's going to send it over. Opportunity here for Amherst. Get it a little bit closer as Nguyen served it up that time to Schooley, and Schooley to the back line. Maves is there. Nguyen sets it up near side and going to be blocked by Schooley. Nguyen back at it. Bodwine in the middle. Sends it to the back row. Moon is there. Glaza to Schooley. Blocked again. Sends it up. Dillman over the top. Third ball. Nguyen back with it. Far side. And sets it up. Glaza in the middle for Schooley off the tip. Dug out by Maves. Nguyen sends it back line. Thomas is there. Claire Nelson down the line and keeping it alive, and it hits the antenna. It's going to be out. What a rally that was on both sides.
Amherst 8-14, go ahead. Amherst 8 for 14, go ahead, ladies.
What a rally. Helena Conkle checks back in. Won by the Royals. Claire Nelson in the back row. Bodwine is there. Nguyen right back to Amara. Pushes it to the back row to Abbott. Glaza near side for Moon. Right hand slam down the line and in. 20 serving 15 here in the opening set. Assumption will be back home on Thursday. They'll take on Nakusa. Unfortunately, we will not be here for that match. We'll be heading to have football that night. Assumption and Pittsville. And poked up somehow to the back row for Abbott. Glaza is there, far side for Dillman. Cross court, and Kendall Dillman with the kill. 21. As 21-15. And Coach Bodwine's going to take another timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. That's what we got. Here from Little Sprouts back after this. Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Claire Nelson to serve for Assumption. Orson there, Conkle. Bodwine calls everybody off. Dillman to Glaza. Schooley winds up off the block. Wow. And Schooley with the kill. For trophies, awards, engravings, and tons of gifts and creative items, look to Awards and More in Wisconsin Rapids. They offer so many unique items, you're sure to find just what you need. Awards and More on Pepper Avenue here in Wisconsin Rapids. Blocked that time by Moon. And over it goes. Glaza to Moon again. That time blocked by the freshman Alexis Wiersba. Likely a bright future for that young lady. Just a freshman. A tall freshman at that. Moon is there. Glaza right back to Autumn. Right hand blocked again. Punched over, and they can't play it back. Another block in the net for Amherst, 17 serving 22. So the seniors on this Amherst team, Paige Bird, Ashton Gorteski, Mackenzie Treby, Gracie Shakoviak, Maisie Martin, Tatum Maves. .23 serving 17. And Anna Schooley back to serve. Schooley sends it over, dug out. Nguyen, far side, they play it over. Maddie Abbott, a miss hit, but it still works out for the Royals, 24-17. Our next matchup will be Amherst and Adams Friendship, and then Assumption and Adams Friendship to round out the day. Schooley, back row. Nguyen played over the net, and that will count points. Assumption, set Assumption, 25-17. More tough net play for the Royals. We have played one set, and it is Assumption 1 and Amherst nothing. We'll be back in about 2 minutes on Zaleski Sports.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Brilliant.
Welcome back to Assumption High School as we get you ready for the second set here between Assumption and Amherst. Thank you to our friends at Sparhawk Trucking. They've become one of the area's leading trucking companies, reliably hauling for over 44 years. Come work for the best and learn more at sparhawktrucking.com. Quite a few aces in that first set for Assumption. Autumn Moon and Maddie Abbott had a run of them, and then a play at the net ended that first set for the Royals. As mentioned earlier, we'll have volleyball for you tomorrow at the Lincoln Fieldhouse in Wisconsin Rapids here at Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Senior High. And then football on Thursday and Friday to wrap up our week here for our Wisconsin Rapids crew. The new libero for Amherst is Claire Llewellyn. Number 2, McKenna Orson changed jerseys into a normal, just blue Amherst jersey. So a new libero as Tatum Maves will start the service here for Amherst. A monumental football game coming up on Friday in Amherst. Wiersba sends it over. We'll talk about that in a second. Schooley blocked to the net by Bodwine. And Conkle has 1-0 Amherst. Amherst will host Stratford on Friday night. One of the only losses that Stratford had last year on the football side. Again, that was after all the Amherst controversy where Amherst was ineligible then for the postseason. And again, one of the more special moments in high school sports after that Stratford-Amherst football game in Marshfield it was, where they all came together and Stratford showed a very high sportsmanship acknowledgement, and then Stratford, of course, went on to win Division VI state tournament. Jaden Glaza sends it to the back row. Llewellyn is there. Nguyen near side for Wiersba as she puts it into the net, and we're tied at 2. Glaza right over the top of the tape. Autumn Moon did that a couple of times. Not even over the top, not right over the top of the tape. It skims the top. Glaza again, as there's going to be as a rotation violation on Amherst, gives Assumption as a free point for the Royals. Llewellyn is there. Nguyen. Bodwine winds up. Block to the net by Schooley. That's 5-2. Of course, Assumption lost a good senior group from a year ago. Nguyen right of the net. Bodwine is going to give it another shot. And Assumption was in the net anyway. The kill counts.
15 to serve.
Correct.
3 serving 5 is Alexis Wiersba. Moon to Glaza in the middle for Schooley. Has to recount her steps and sends it back over. Glaza forearms it. Near side for Nelson, blocked to the net. Nguyen's back up. Far side for Scoopien, and Bodwine with the massive swing. And it's 4 serving 5 now. And it'll be Amherst and Adams Friendship to follow this one. In the middle for Schooley and dug out by Wiersba. Nguyen back line is Glaza. Nelson is there, right back over to Schooley. Wiersba, Nguyen, Bodwine again, and plays it up somehow. Does Moon. Dillman sends it over. Free ball here for the Falcons. Nguyen going to give it to Bodwine again. Tipped at the net. Played up by Nelson. Played up by Moon. A joust at the net and played back. We continue here. Cockle sends it over to Scoopien. In the middle, Schooley again, back line, and Amherst was in the net. It's one of those things obviously you never like to see, but kind of take it into equivalence of, again, a rally like that. Equate that to the baseball side, a long at bat, and then just a bad mistake of being in the net, or a bad pitch or a bad swing, one of the two. That's how it ends up. Matty Abbott, a massive swing and missed out. Wrapped up our baseball coverage this year yesterday in Waupaca. The Waupaca Lakemen continue their historic run. One of the top amateur baseball teams in the whole state over the last 80 years or so. And there's a lefty serve down for Paige Bird, and we're tied up at 6. Won their 19th Grand Championship, 5th in a row, 4th in a row since joining the Dairyland League on the eastern part of the state. And another ace for Bird, and Amherst has a 7-6 lead. Miscommunication again for the Royals. Again, still early on this year, but a lot of upperclassmen on this Assumption team, and we're tied at 7. And a Schooley back to serve for Assumption, and a knuckleball serve and just drops right in front of Conkle as they await to retrieve the volleyball. Got a gorgeous day here in central Wisconsin. Got a little warmer towards the end of the day, but nothing like it was last week and nothing like it will be this weekend. And that one's going to be And it's going to be in for Amherst.
Amherst, 14 for 8.
Tied at 8.
Third.
Our line official had a perfect eye on it. Bodewine, Moon, Schooley, Nelson from the back row. Free ball here for the Falcons. Bodewine, Maves in the middle. Forearmed by Glaza. Dillman sends it over. In the middle again for Tatum. Tip to the net. Schooley is there. Glaza sends it to the front row for Autumn Moon. And miscommunication there between the junior Llewellyn and the senior Maisie Martin. It's 9 serving 8. And that time, Bird and Bodewine miscommunication, and an ace for Kendall Dillman. And Kendall off the side of her hand in a service error for Kendall. Now Zoe Skupian for the Falcons. Schooley to Glaza. Moon on the far side, right side. Wiersba, Maves in the middle. Tip to the net. Dillman is there. Right hand, and Maddie Abbott with authority. One of the first substitutions of the day for Assumption will be Addie Cusack, a senior for the Royals. Dug out by Llewellyn. Sends it up far side for Wiersba. Moon is there. Abbott, and blocked by Maves. Whether you are in the need of a residential, commercial, or industrial electrician, you can rely on Econ Electric, where every job is done safe, done right, on time, every time. That's Econ Electric. Samantha Nguyen now for Amherst. Another service error. Another new athletic director in Amherst this year, Adam Miller. Taking over for Sean Groshek, the athletic director at our next school, Adams Friendship. Returning to Adams Friendship. Maves with the attack. Abbott, Dillman muscles it, not quite. And it's 11 serving 12 here. And a service error, or service ace for Tatum. And we're tied at 12 here in the second. And another ace for Tatum. Timeout taken by Assumption. We'll be back after this quick timeout. Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Couple of service aces by Tatum Maves has put the Amherst Falcons on top, 13-12. Tatum again to Abbott. Tough play. It's going to be over and out. Another ace, 3 in a row for Tatum. And another ace. 4 in a row. Taylor Halbersma checks in. Now it's going to go long. Schooley in the middle. And there's going to be a Falcon in the net. 14 serving 15 now. Dugout there. Nguyen sends it up for Bodwine and in. Amara Bodwine with the kill.
Yes, correct.
Back line for Moon. Pushes to the far side. Schooley down. 15 serving 16 now. Claire Nelson will check back in and serve. Conkle sends it to the back line. Glaza, Dillman on the third ball. Free ball here for the Falcons. Nguyen pushes to the right at the net for Bodwine. What a pass by Sam Nguyen. And Maddie Abbott checks back in.
For 20 for Amherst.
Thank you. 6 serving.
And a Schooley back to serve. 16 serving 17. And a service error there by Anna Schooley. 18 serving 16. Amara Bodwine back to serve.
14 for 8 Amherst.
It's going to go long. Got a good one here in set number 2. Again, if Assumption wins, then this match is over. So, and the third set, I would assume, would just go to 15, so we can get 3 games in here tonight. Kendall Dillman, one of the best servers on the team last year, serves it over. Bodwine from the back row. Moon is there. Glass at the net against Maves. Tips it up, plays it up. Blocked by Abbott, and a lift there, if that's a call. 18-18. And Adams Friendship getting ready. They'll take on Amherst in our next match. And a bad serve there by Kendall. 19 serving 18. Alexis Wiersba checks back in. Scoopy to serve. Good serve. Dillman's there. Glaza to Abbott. Dug out. Bodwine's ready for it. Wiersba in the front row. Tips it over. Moon to Glaza to Moon. And down the line. Chased down by the Falcons. Maeve sends it over. Nelson is there to Glaza to Abbott on the run and dug out by Bodwine. Abbott to the back line, dug out there by Amara. Tatum Maves in the front row, goes long, dug out by Dillman. Near side for Moon. She's going to give it another try, dug out by Bodwine. Far side for Wierspa. Swings and misses. Misses long, and we're tied at 19 again. Autumn Moon to serve. Dug out by Llewellyn. Bodwine in the back row. Maeve sends it over. Dillman in the middle for Abbott. And it's 20-19. Can't find many more or much harder hitters in this division than Maddie Abbott. And it's going to go long, and another service error on Assumption. We're tied at 20. Maisie Martin, back to serve. Maisie sends it into the net. (21-20). Nguyen checks back in. Abbott sends it over. Short serve. Nicely done there to dig it out. Wierspa. Abbott is there. Glaza in the middle for Schooley. Through three blockers. And down. 22 serving 20. Line drive serve. Bodwine. Llewellyn to Maves. Dillman to Glaza to Nelson. Back line, Bodwine. Nguyen in the middle for Maves. Jousted, played back up. Schooley says, all mine. Nguyen, near side, lefty, goes long, does Bird. And Schooley this time. Bodwine is there. Far side for Wiersba, right over the top. Abbott to Schooley. Nguyen is there. Another phenomenal rally here between these two teams. Bodwine from the back, rolling in. Give it to your big hitter and see what happens. And Amara Bodwine did just that. Great swing there. 21 serving 22. Dug out by Dillman. Schooley, Nelson. Free ball here, and now it's going to go out. We're tied at 22. Cusack will check back in. 22-22 here in the second set. Assumption took set one, 25-17. Maves short. Schooley over to Dillman. To Glaza, back line. Tatum is there. Nguyen, Bodwine in the middle. And in. And Coach Glaza will take a timeout. Amherst 2 points away from taking the second set. We'll be back after this quick break. Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
It'll be 23 serving 22 here. Tatum Maves, who went on a rally of aces earlier in this set, trying to close out this the second set here. And now it's going to go out. Good eye there by Anna Schooley, and we're tied at 23. And first at 25, win by 2. Jaden Glaza, the senior, trying to close out this match. Bodwine is going to say no. Right over the top, dugout. Off the floor by Moon. Abbott to the back row. Llewellyn to Wiersbe. Bird sends it to the back line and out. And we're at match point. 24 serving 23. Glaza, the back row. Bodwine is there. Nguyen and Llewellyn collide. And it is a 2-0 sweep for Assumption here to wrap up our first match of this triangular. 25-17, 25-23. Assumption winning both of them. So Adams Friendship's got to warm up, and then we'll come back with our next one. It'll be Adams Friendship and Amherst, likely, I would assume. And then it'll be Assumption and Adams Friendship to wrap up the triangular later on tonight. So we'll be right back. We'll be back in a little bit, I should say. And we'll get you ready for our next match. As again, Adams Friendship's got to warm up yet. We'll be back after this in a little bit. Zaleski Sports. All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids as the Falcons and the Green Devils will kick things off here. Amherst lost set number 1, or their first match, I should say, to Assumption 25-17, 25-23. So they'll be trying to even it up here against the Green Devils out of Adams Friendship. They're coached by Gretchen Wetzel, Hannah Pease, and Crystal Thiessen. Amherst coached by Kim Bodwine. Ready to go here in our second match of this triangular. Assumption and Adams Friendship will wrap up our broadcasts, or our triangular here today. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by SC Swiderski, an SCS apartment or home is almost certain to be where you want to live, work, or play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Tatum Apes lead to start it off here. And an attack and a kill for Adams Friendship. That's the freshman Kaylee Frank. And we are underway here in this one. 3 seniors on this team for Adams Friendship. Kristen Huzar, Maya Kautzer, and Evie Shaw.
I have Adams as the home team, just so you know on the board.
Sends it to the back row is Demi Parr, a junior. Wierspa to the back row, and where you reset things. Number 37 is Bethany Gallick. Wierspa into the net, 2-0 Green Devils. Mariani Packaging Company, located on the east side of Wisconsin Rapids, just 15 minutes from Plover. They're hiring full-time day and night shift food manufacturing positions are available at the largest independent dried fruit processor and packer in the United States. Visit Mariani.com to view open positions. That's MARIANI.com. Gallick again hits it on the outside of the antenna. And Amherst gets side out. And Alexis Wierspa will be back to serve. Wierspa, the freshman, puts it into the net. 3-1. Get Adams Friendship out of the South Central Conference with the likes of Mauston and Wisconsin Dells. Nakusa. A line drive serve. And Bodwine is going to punch it into the floor, and it's 2-3. Kerrigan Danowski, number 45, the libero, a freshman as well for Adams Friendship. Paige Bird back to serve. Bird, the lefty, sends it to the back row and into the basketball stanchions. Can it be played up? Not quite. And an ace. They're tied at 3. It's hard enough at times to be able to read some of these serves, and throwing the serve of a lefty and that much harder. And be played up. Over will go Kautzer. In the middle for Bodwine. And Amara. That one's going to be popped up by Kaylee Frank. Danowski sets it up for Bodwine. Does Bird, and she mishit it. She can't believe it herself. That's 4-3 Adams Friendship. Kaylee Frank, the freshman. Back to serve. Line drive serve. Dug out by Llewellyn. Set it up. Over the top goes Bird. Frank sets it up again for Gallick, and that one's going to fly way long. And caught there by Coach Kevin Glaza, assistant for the Assumption Royals. And we're tied up at 4. Tatum Maves checks back into the game. Amara Bodwine will send it over. Leaves it short, and a miss hit for the junior. Steve Maves alongside Josh Bush here at Assumption Senior High. For this triangular here today, before conference play starts, I believe next after. Short serve and an ace for Bethany Gallick. Volleyball, a very short regular season. That's why they got to try and get all these triangulars and these tournaments in. Tatum Maves with the attack. Frank digs it out, sends it over, does Parr. Bird far side for Scupion. Right at the net for Parr, and she puts it into the net. Volleyball ends the same week as football does. So the last regular season volleyball matches usually around October 12th. But they got to try and get in a lot more games, obviously, than football, as Zoe Scupion records the ace, and we're tied back up at 6. Scupion again. Flies this one out. Side out for Adams Friendship, 7-6 Green Devils. Adams Friendship picked up an impressive win over Nakusa football on Friday. After dropping their week 1 game, did Adams Friendship put together a big fourth quarter to take down the Papermakers. Over the top goes Kautzer. Bird sends it for Maves, and Tatum right over the top. Punched all the way over and just out. Just missed that back end line. And we're tied up at 7. That's pretty gosh darn close, that's for sure. Sam Nguyen back to serve for Amherst. And sends it out. Back and forth we go. Nobody's put together much of a rally yet of more than 2 points. Line drive, serve, and an ace for Maya Kautzer, the freshman, or excuse me, the senior. The senior setter. Bodwine to Nguyen. Near side for Maves. Tries to go across court. She does. A kill for Tatum. And it's 8-9. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in on Zaleski Sports here tonight. Give you some score updates from soccer here in just a moment. A big one in Wausau. Pacelli and Newman Catholic. Kale Jacoby on the call of that one. See if we can get you a score there. Maves on the serve and records the ace. Score right now, Newman Catholic 2, Pacelli 1. Pacelli was winning 1-0 in that one. Bodwine in the middle, and Amara with authority. And it's just like that, 3 in a row for Amherst, and they lead 10-9. Not exactly sure what is going on in the soccer game right now, but looks like the time is up. But it looks like there's still players on the field. Tried the kick save, and another point for the Falcons. Likely winding down there in Newman. Amherst and Columbus Catholic. They're in the 76th minute, 1-0 Columbus. Parr over the top, the sneak attack from Kautzer. A big side out there for the Green Devils. Helena Conkle checks back in. And Newman Catholic is winners over Pacelli here today. That was a lift on Nguyen. We're tied at 11. At the net for Bodwine, punches it over and blocked to the net. Rachel DeVries and company with the big block. Just as Amherst rallied for 4. 3 in a row for Adams Friendship, and now 4 in a row. And the Green Devils lead 13-11. Good contingency making the trip up from Adams. Demi Parr, the server here for the Green Devils. Dug out by Llewellyn. Nguyen for Wierspa and sends it way long. And the freshman can't control it. And a timeout taken by Coach Bodwine. We'll take a quick one as well. We'll be back after this quick timeout. Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Adams Friendship on a roll here. The last couple of points. Parr will be back to serve it again. Punched up, Llewellyn to Wierspa. Shaw is there for Adams Friendship. In the middle for DeVries, tipped to the net. In the middle for Bodwine. She pushes it over and down. A side out for Amherst. Side out for the Amherst Falcons. Skupian checks back in. And Wierspa the serve into the net. 15 serving 12 here in the first set of match 2. Gail Jacoby waits a little while to talk to the Newman Catholic head coach and the player of the game, and an ace for Adams Friendship. Kerrigan Danowski. And Kerrigan puts that one into the net. Side out, 13 serving 16 here for Paige Bird. And Bird the lefty, back row, Danowski. And blocked to the net by Bodwine. And a double hit there by Maya Kautzer. And the lefty again, Kautzer to Shaw, and that was going to be out. Went outside of the antenna. As 15 serving 16. Sends it Shaw. Llewellyn is there. It's going to be a double hit. (17-15). And Frank puts it into the net. Tatum Maves checks back in. Amara Bodewine back to serve for Amherst. And Amara back line and an ace for Bodewine. We're tied at 17. And a line drive serve and back-to-back for Amara. And just a junior, likely would be in the running next year in the Central Wisconsin East Conference for a Player of the Year bid. Might be this year as well. She plays her cards right. One of the best volleyball players in the area, Amara Bodewine. Right at the net. Shaw is there. Back line and down. Wow. Perfect placement there by Shaw. We're tied at 18. Bethany Gallick back to serve, 18-18. Again, join us tomorrow. We'll be at the Wisconsin Rapids Fieldhouse. Wisconsin Rapids and Chippewa Falls girls volleyball. Shaw right over the top, sends it to Bird. As Scupian. And across and out. And the Adams Friendship bench thought that hit by Scupian was on the outside of the antenna, but the officials all said no. And Amherst leads 19-18 here in the first set of match 2 of this triangular. Scupian serves it from a long way back and aces it. That's 20-18. Scupian again, line drive serve and nearly aced it again. Maves is there to tip it over. Adams Friendship calls a timeout. 21-18 Falcons. We'll be back after this. Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
22 is serving 20 here for Amherst. Sam Nguyen back to serve. And she's going to send it long. 21-22 here in the first set. Kautzer back to serve. Knuckleball serve. Nguyen near side for Maves. Tip to the net. Frank is there. Far side DeVries. Nguyen right at the net, and Adams was on the net. That's Demi Parr was hanging on the net, and it's 23-21. Tatum Maves trying to finish this off this first set for Amherst. The middle for DeVries, and blocked by Bodwine, and sends it over, does Gallick. In the middle for Amara, and down. Amara Bodwine with the kill. Appreciate our buddy Dave Hahn checking in. Tatum Maves trying to finish it off. Free ball here for the Falcons. Nguyen right at the net, and it's going to be played out by the Green Devils, and Amherst takes set number one, 25-21. We'll be back in 2 minutes after this. Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
You have to reboot the computer And then, you know, like when I unplugged it at that point. Yeah.
Welcome back to Assumption High School as an exciting first set between Amherst and Adams Friendship. As Amherst pulled it out in the end, 25-21. Adams Friendship will start the second set serving from right to left as you watch on your screen. Again, Steve Maves, Josh Bush here from Assumption Senior High. It's our first game in the gym this year. It's definitely not, I should say, it's the first of many, many, many games here this fall and this winter. Here on Zaleski Sports, boys and girls basketball, of course, volleyball. Can't thank you all enough for tuning in and making us part of your Monday night. Volleyball tomorrow, football Thursday, Friday. Then the holiday weekend. No game, or we got one game on Saturday. That's Newman and Florence. That's football, 8-man football. And Tatum Maves starts the second set off with a massive kill for Amherst. Newman Catholic lost on Saturday to Three Lakes Phelps in 8-man football. That was their first loss in 2 years, and an ace for Tatum. Two 2-0 Amherst as Tatum that time sends it along. Side out for Adams Friendship. Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for residential and commercial computer repair. Custom-built desktops, off-site backup, and mobile repair. Look to Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids. Demi Parr to serve. Dug out by Llewellyn. Nguyen in the middle for Bodwine. Tough pass there by Nguyen. In the middle for DeVries, and 4 hits on Adams Friendship. Side out point Amherst. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Drove past Fleet Farm yesterday in Stevens Point on the east side of town. On the east side of Stevens Point, much like it is here in Wisconsin Rapids. Wisconsin Rapids is kind of a little bit smaller project over where the old Shopco was, Pick and Save, one of the firehouses here in Wisconsin Rapids. But the east side of Stevens Point, where Walmart used to be, and Amara Bodwine plays it over somehow. That's going to be 4, or in the net for the Green Devils. But the east side of Stevens Point, where Dunham Sports is, where Cops used to be, the old Walmart over there by the McDonald's, and that's going to be out. They're getting a facelift over there as well, which is really, really nice to see. After all those stores moved out, went over the Crossroad Commons, and the east side of Stevens Point is getting a much-needed facelift, and they're going to be pretty busy, and there's an ace. For Paige Bird. They tore down that where Applebee's used to be. They tore down the old Applebee's building. And another ace for Bird. Putting in a UW Credit Union there, where Applebee's used to be. Kitty corner to Fleet Farm. Bird back at it again. And blocked by Bodwine. And it's 8-2 Amherst. Timeout Adams Friendship. Take a quick one. Be back after this. Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
Paige Bird still serving for Amherst, and another ace. They're going right at the freshman, Kaylee Frank. Six in a row for Amherst. And 7 in a row for the Falcons. And Gallick will send it over for the Green Devils. Bird far, Bodewine in the middle. And Amherst dominating here in the second set, 11-2. Ten in a row for Amherst. They lead 13-2. Paige Bird back to serve it again. Back line. And Kautzer mishits it. 14-2. 11 in a row for the Falcons. Chases it down, and another ace. 15-2 Amherst here in the second set. Bird again. Kautzer chases it down. Frank will send it over. Bird. Bodewine in the middle, blocked to the net, and Adams Friendship was celebrating, and over the top goes Maisie Martin for Amherst. They had it blocked, and then Amherst with the save, and they lead 16-2.
Never do any of that. That would be fun. That'd be fun to watch.
And pops it up as Gwen Grancy. Bodewine at the net again. Over the top and another point. 14 in a row for Amherst. Paige Bird still serving. Frank to Kautzer. Shaw sends it over. Conkle and over the top and pops it up. And miss hit again. 15 in a row for Paige Bird, and Adams Friendship will take a timeout. Quite the roll for the Falcons. Back after this quick timeout. Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
All right, let's see if Paige Bird can finish this one off here for Amherst. She got 15 in a row. Bird over the top. Dug out in the back row by Danowski. Far side for Frank. Back line for Conkle. Bird far side for Skupian. Popped up Kautzer. Frank far side, near side for Danowski. Bodwine to Bird. And Skupian into the net. And a side out. 15 in a row for Paige Bird. And it's 3 serving 18 now. Kaylee Frank. The serve dug out by Llewellyn. Skupian back row. Dug out by Grancy. Right hand back line. Conkle, two-hand push over, and that's going to be out. Good try there by Paige Bird. Four serving 18. And Conkle muscles it too much. Serving 5 here. That's going to be Amara Bodwine. Line drive serve, Frank. At the net was Maisie Martin. Far side Scoopy and blocked to the net that time by Shaw. And it's 6 serving 19. Dug out by Bodwine, chased down, Maves, it'll stay in. Frank in the middle for Shaw, blocked by Maves. Tatum Maves with the block. Zoe Skupian will be in to serve. And somehow, wow, what presence there by Maya Kautzer. And then Tatum Maeve says, I'll just get a kill. 21-9, or 21-6, pardon me. Kenna Orson put the libero jersey back on, and there's going to be an ace for Skupian, and it's 22-6. Skupian back to serve. Pops it up. Frank Near side for Grancy. Miscommunication there for the Falcons. And it's 22-7. Heavy Shaw, line drive serve, and an ace for Shaw. And Assumption and Adams Friendship to take the court after this game to round out our triangular here today. Popped up by Orson. Wiersbe sends it over. Frank near side for Grancy. Dug out by Bodwine. Far side for Wiersbe again. And the Falcons were in the net between Wiersbe and Maves. Shaw, line drive serve. Dug out by Orson. Chased down by Martin. Sent over by Bird. The Green Devils with the right hand and in. Right hand kill for Maya Kautzer. As 22-10. Shaw, Bodwine, tipped over there by Bird. Frank near side or in the middle for DeVries. In the middle for Maves. Tipped up, played up. Kautzer over the top. Bodwine. And Tatum will send it over. Set up near side for Grancy into the net. Side out point Amherst 23-10. Maisie Martin trying to finish it off here. Gets the okay and rotation violation on Adams Friendship, and Amherst is on match point. Can't quite hear our official whispering to Kaylee Frank. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area. Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. Maisie Martin trying to finish it off here for the Falcons, leading 24-10. Sends it over, popped up. Frank is there. DeVries pushes it over. Free ball here for the Falcons. Far side for Wiersbe, and she puts it into the net. Just past 7 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. C-Maves, Josh Bush from Assumption High School. The non-conference triangular here on Zaleski Sports tonight. Amherst, Adams Friendship, and Assumption, the three schools. 24-11. Dug out by Bodwine. Nguyen. Maves. Blocked. Played up. Nguyen again. Over goes Bird. Frank chases it down. Grancy across. Nguyen in the middle for Maves. Tries to finish it. Popped up by Kautzer. Miscommunication. Somehow played over, and Wiersbe puts it down and out. Amherst or Assumption took set number one, or match number one, 24-17 over Amherst, and 20. I'll figure out where my chicken scratch is here. And 25-23.
I was confused why we were pointing that way for a second.
24-12. 12 serving 24. And popped up by Orson. Nguyen chases it down and sent over by Wiersbe. And that was going to be, they're going to replay it as our line official was blocked by one of the Adams Friendship players. And they're going to replay. The big story of this game, or this set, we'll get into that here in a second, even if we got to wait for the conclusion of it. Tatum Maves. DeVries sends it over. Bodwine in the middle for Tatum. Blocked and down for Rachel DeVries. The big point of this set, it was 3-2 Amherst. Then Paige Bird served 14 points in a row for the Falcons. It was 18-2 before Adams got the ball back, and an ace for the Green Devils. Amherst has been on match point for the last 4 or 5 points here. Sends it over again, does Kautzer. Popped up, Maves into the net. Match point number 6 for Amherst. Kautzer over the top, Bodwine digs it out. Nguyen back to Bodwine, back row and out. Match point number 7 for Amherst. Maya Kautzer trying to answer back what Paige Bird did earlier in this set. Does not seem like it's an 8-point, 7-point match, or 7-point set. Wow, timeout Amherst. We'll keep it right here as we hear from our friends over at Mutual Wausau. Mutual Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualwausau.com to find an agent near you. So again, going back to the start of this set, Amherst led 2-1, then 3-2, and then they got the side out to lead 4-2, and then Paige Bird served the next 14 points. And before Adams Friendship got the ball back, they were down 18-2. And now trying to make a run of their own here at the end of this second set, trailing by 7. Match point number 8 coming for Amherst. They were leading 24-10. Were the Falcons not quite able to wrap this one up yet. Green Devils have used 2 timeouts, Amherst with 1. And Maya Kautzer back to serve it again for the Green Devils. Goes long, it was a touch, it was not, and Amherst wins. 25-17, and the service error ends it here in our second match of the triangular. Again, Amherst winning at 25-21, or 25-21, 25-17. We'll be back for our last match, Assumption at Adams Friendship, in about a half hour or so, I would assume, after how long it took between Assumption and Amherst and Amherst and Adams Friendship. Nonetheless, Amherst finishes the day 1-1. Adams Friendship falls to 0-1, and they will take on the 1-0 Assumption Royals in just a little while. We'll be back in about 20 minutes on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool. Tuition, we're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. and the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids Assumption as the Royals and Green Devils now play. DeVries sends it over at the net, and miscommunication by the Royals, and the Green Devils lead 1-0. Assumption 1-0 today. Adams Friendship 0-1. Give you a score update from Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago here in just a second. Brewers and Cubs in a big 3-game series this week. Far side for Gallick, blocked at the net and in. Wow. Quite the deflection, but in nonetheless. Tied at 1. Couple of home runs for the Crew in the first inning against Chicago. Christian Yelich led the game off with a home run. Then Mark Canna, a 2-run home run in the first inning. Brewers lead 4-1 in the top of the second. Ian Happ also hit a home run for the Chicago Cubs. Ball's flying out at Wrigley Field tonight. 2-1 here. And a service into the net, and we're tied at 2. Anna Schooley back to serve. Assumption's game or match, they won 25-17 and 25-23 against Amherst, and a service ace for Anna Schooley, and it's 3-2 Assumption. More volleyball for you tomorrow at the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Fieldhouse. It'll be Wisconsin Rapids and Chippewa Falls from the Fieldhouse tomorrow. 7 o'clock start, 7:15 thereabouts. And Shaw goes cross court and out. And then Thursday, Assumption and Pittsville football. Friday, Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln and Wausau West. Wausau West, the conference favorites this year. A couple of big wins for the Warriors. (5-2) Royals, 5-1 Milwaukee in the top of the second inning. Sends it over. Claire Nelson. Glaza in the middle for Abbott. Down. Maddie Abbott. What the kill. 6-1 or 6-2 Royals. Again, the big storyline, I guess, if you can say, in the Amherst and Adams Friendship match was that, especially in the second set, Amherst scored 15 points in a row. Paige Bird served 14 of those. Of course, they had to get the side out to get it. As Autumn Moon is blocked, Schooley, Nelson, Abbott. Far side for Gallick and mishits it. 8-2 Royals. 9 seniors on this Assumption volleyball team this year. Chased down by Kautzer, sent over by Shaw. Dillman is there in the middle for Abbott. 9-2 Royals. Schooley to the back line, at the net for Abbott. Maddie Abbott again, 10-2 Royals. Nope. Going to be a net violation on the Royals. My apologies, 9-3 or 3 serving 9 now. And an ace for the freshman Kaylee Frank. Another line drive serve for the freshman. Glaza to Abbott. Tipped at the net by Shaw. Punched back. Frank is there. Danowski sends it over. Glaza far side for Dillman, right over the top. Dug back out. Gallick again, back row. Schooley is there. Glaza sets it up, near side for Moon, and right on the line and in. Autumn Moon with a kill. And the serve, dug there by Demi Parr. Shaw's going to send it over. Dillman right back at it. Right at the net, tough play. Bad pass by Glaza and a kill for Shaw. 5 serving 10 here in the opening set. Again, best 2 out of 3 win by, best 2 out of 3, first to 25, win by 2. Gallick, Nelson, Glaza, Moon. Didn't get over the net. 6 serving 10. Heartland Custom Homes is Central Wisconsin's premier home builder. Now with a location in Rome, bring your next home, cabin, or getaway to life with Heartland Custom Homes. Dug out by Nelson. Dillman pushes it all the way over to Claire on the near side. Frank, far side for Parr, and that one is blocked into the net, or is hit into the net, wasn't blocked. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Culligan H2, or Culligan H, the number 20.com. Brewers got Wade Miley on the mound tonight. Gave up that home run to Ian Happ in the first. With a 5-1 lead for the Crew. Looking for their 9th in a row. Started with the 3-game sweep of the Texas Rangers. Swept the Twins in 2 games. And a kill for Abbott there. And then for the first time since 2003 in Milwaukee, the Brewers swept the San Diego Padres. First time in 20 years the Brewers swept the Padres in Milwaukee. Now they're on the south side of Chicago, or north side of Chicago. Glaza the attack to the back line. Frank is there. Kautzer to the far side for Parr. Tipped to the net. Abbott. Nelson far side for Glaza. Punch back up. Parr, 2-hand push over. Schooley there. Glaza right back to Anna. And down off the block. 13-7. And Maddie Abbott back to serve. Line drive serve. Chased down by Frank. Parr is there. Sends it to the back line. Glaza. Near side for Nelson. Off the block of DeVries. And another alignment change or an alignment error, infraction as they say. You could hear it on our table mic that we got down by Evan down there. And the official asked who the last server was. And Parr's going to send it over. Glaza's there. And punched over, and another kill for Assumption. 16-7. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Kautzer there, Moon, and right back to Schooley. Tough to stop Anna Schooley when she gets a running start, and timeout's going to be taken by Adams Friendship. We'll do the same. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Selesky Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, farmer's cheese, peach cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Maddie Abbott continues to serve for the Royals, leading 17-7. Sends it to the near side for Nelson, and Claire with the attack and point. Abbott again, right at the net. Nelson tips it over and down. Nope. Oh, what are they going to call here? Going to be point assumption. Didn't know if they were going to call the curl there by Claire Nelson. Another ace for Maddie Abbott, and it's 20-7. Abbott at it again.
I missed them originally do that, and then they go over the other side and go, wait a second.
Substitution for the Green Devils. Grayson Schwabe in for the first time. And they go right at her. Pushed over by Parr, punched up by Schooley. Right back to Anna. Schwabe chases it down, another one of the talented freshmen for the Green Devils. Try it again, Anna Schooley punched back. Schwabe pushed it over. Moon to Glaza, near side for Nelson. And a point for Assumption, 21-7 Royals. Taylor Halbersma into the game for the first time. And an ace. Yeah, miscommunication by the Green Devils. Over the top for Moon. Glass is there. Schooley had to stop her run up. Parr sends it over into the net. 23-7. 12 in a row for the Royals. Peyton Bremer in for the first time. And now it's going to go long. So Amherst had 15 in a row against Adams Friendship. Assumption just had 12 in a row. And now they lead 23-8. Kautzer, a knuckleball serve. Chased down by Halbersma, and it's going to go wide. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in on Zaleski Sports tonight. Closing in on 8 o'clock here in Central Wisconsin. Steve Maves, Josh Bush on this triangular of the A's here tonight. Third time, at least that we've been covering. It was in Amherst last year in Adams. This year at Assumption. And another kill as Kaylee Frank does the splits, and it's 24-9. And for those wondering, we will not have Assumption Volleyball on Thursday. Got a whole slate of games on Thursday. That will not be one of them, where they will be hosting Nakusa here. But we'll be over at Southwood County Stadium for Pittsville and Assumption football. As there's an ace off the arm of Peyton Bremer. And appreciate everyone tuning in. Dave Hahn checking in from Bowler, probably watching us and the Brewers as well. Dave, one of the best hardcore Brewers fans that we know, that I know. Big Brewers guy. Absolutely. Kendall Dillman across. Pushes over to the back row. Bella Thomas is there. In the middle for Schooley. Blocked and down. DeVries with the block. Adams Friendship having a tough time on the scoreboard tonight, but they're having a heck of a time as a team, that's for sure. Having a lot of fun. Over the top for Gallick, and a point. 13 serving 24 now. Bella Thomas is there at the net. And give me a point for Adams Friendship. 14 serving 24 now. 5 in a row for the Green Devils. Demi Parr over the top again. Schooley to Glazer, right back to Schooley as she will finish it off. And the Royals will win this first set, 25-14. We'll take a quick break, come back in 2 minutes for the second set here on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com. The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Welcome back to Assumption High School as we are in set number 2 of match number 3. And this triangular here today. Again, today's broadcast brought to you in part by Rapid Sheet Metal as the weather warms up and then once again starts to cool down. It's supposed to be hot again this weekend during the Labor Day weekend, but then hopefully cool down after that. Make sure you call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, though, in Wisconsin Rapids. They got more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. Give you a little bit of a weather update here. Quick rain shower through. Slight chance of rain tonight in Wisconsin Rapids. Other than that, 75 beautiful degrees tomorrow, 74 on Wednesday, 80 on Thursday, 85 on Friday, 90 again on Saturday, 94 on Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, nearing 90 degrees again. Just in time for school to start. Get those hot temperatures, and Anna Schooley starts the second set off with a kill. 1-0 Royals. And don't forget our Naysville area postgame show. We'll wrap up our broadcast here today. That one went long. And a tough swing there by Kaylee Frank. And it's 2-0 Royals. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Hertz, State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, life insurance, and more. For both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, find Carrie Van Hertz, State Farm on Facebook. Get started today. An ace for Glaza. The Royals lead 3-0. For any size job when you need equipment, look to Wood Street Rentals, offering a great variety of rental equipment to help you get the job done with delivery service to any job site. It's our friends at Wood Street Rental. 4-0 Royals to start this second set. Jaden Glaza, the server, one of the many seniors on this Assumption team. DeVries, far side, Dillman the attack. And played up by Parr. Glaza in the middle for Schooley and played up by Frank. 5-0. 5-0 Royals. Glaza serving it again. Glaza to Nelson. And out. 6-0 Royals. Solaris customers have enjoyed the same low price for 5 years running. No tricks, no gimmicks, no kidding. Packages start at $49.99 a month. Visit Solaris.net today to learn more. Again, Solaris helping us power our internet here at Assumption. Over at Lincoln. Baseball. Volleyball, basketball here at Assumption. Volleyball, basketball over at the Rapids Fieldhouse. Football over at Southwood County Stadium. Baseball and softball over at the Quadplex. And can't do it without our friends, all of our sponsors. Solaris is a big one, that's for sure. And ever since I've moved to Wisconsin Rapids, we've had Solaris and no price increase. And that was about 5 years ago. 9-1 Royals. Claire Nelson back to serve again. Gets the whistle, gets the thumbs up and ready to go. Right over the top. Moon is there. Glaza pushes right at the net. Tough pass, but Autumn Moon pushes it over. Gallick, as Autumn Moon, I think, went over the line. That's going to be the call. Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from hometown schools and summer teams, corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. That's Made a Custom Apparel. Business Park, Stevens Point. That was going to be sent long by Kerrigan Danowski as 10-2 Royals. Wisconsin Server Orthopedics, they encourage you to stop living with the pain. Come see them and let's get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin Server Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. 11-2 Royals. You're in set number 2 of match number 3 of the night. Our third and final match of the night. And another ace for Anna Schooley as 12-2 Assumption. And Coach Wetzel will take a timeout. We'll be back after this quick break. Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Serving 2 for Anna Schooley. And the Assumption Royals. And an ace out of the timeout. Danowski and Parr collide together. Parr there again. And Autumn Moon. Maddie Abbott gives way to Autumn Moon, and Autumn puts it down. 14-2. As Gwen Grancy checks back in, number 3. Checks in for the first time of this match. Played against Amherst. Back row for Danowski. And pushes it over. In the middle for Abbott. Miss hits, but plays it over. Good hustle there by the Green Devils. Moon is blocked to the net and down. Service error, and it's 15-3. Sent over by Dillman. Back row for Kendall. Glaza to Abbott on the run, and it's going to be out. And it's going to be point for Adams Friendship. And the official here says it was touched. And there'll be point Assumption. No argument had by the Green Devils. Kaylee Frank sends it over. Bella Thomas is there. Autumn Moon with the right hand into the net. For serving 16, as Sophie Jisko will check in for the Royals. And Maddie Abbott all the way to the back row. Right at the net. Free ball here for the Green Devils. Shaw will pump it over. Autumn Moon down the line. And a point. 17-4. Short serve popped up. Sent over the top. Chased down. Nelson cross court. Right at the net for Grancy and out. 18-4. Again, don't forget, Natesville Dairy postgame show will come up next. We'll talk to Maddie Abbott after this one is concluded. Short serve. Autumn puts it into the net. 5 serving 18 here. Heavy Shaw back to serve. Maddie Abbott. A swing and the kill. Addie Cusack back into the game for the Royals. Maddie going to try and finish this one up. Shaw and somehow just punches it over. This is Maya Kautzer. And through the block, Cusack with the kill. Anna Scully will check in for Sophie Gisko. $20 serving 5 here. Dillman to Glaza to Scully. A running start and then just the touch over the top. And it's 21-5. Chippewa Falls and Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln tomorrow from the field house. Maddie Abbott, another ace. Halbersma to check back in for Autumn Moon. (22-5). Abbott, ace. Double match point here. Royals led 6-0, then 9-1, then 14-3, 18-4, 23-6 on the service error. Maya Kautzer back to serve. Dug out by Scully, and that one's going to go into the 4th row of the bleachers. Seven serving 23 here. As we close in on 8 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. Dillman, Glaza, and Scully out. One of the issues Coach Glaza talked about last year was closing out these sets. That's an issue they had last year with a good senior group. This year even more seniors, and still struggling to close out these sets. Credit Adams Friendship and Amherst in the first match against Assumption. Line drive serve. Dillman goes down to get it. Cusack at the net, and it's going to be out. 5 in a row for the Green Devils. Now it's going to fly long, and we're at match point. 24 serving 10, and Jaden Glaza will be back to try and finish this one off. Glaza gets the whistle, and this one is going to be popped up far side for Frank. Down, Royals sweep it here today. 4 sets, 4 wins, and Assumption wins this last one 25-10. They take it 2-0 on the night, 25-10, 25-14 to knock off Adams Friendship here in the second set. We'll talk to Maddie Abbott when we get back here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people.
I try my best. Good. Welcome back to Assumption as the Assumption Royals take 2 matches here tonight over Amherst and Adams Friendship here with our Zaleski Sports player of the games, I guess, player of the night, Maddie Abbott. Maddie, it's been quite the run that you guys had at Assumption Volleyball, I guess, and it's started off this year just as high of a note as it was last year. Just talk a little bit about the start of the year.
Yeah, I think that I think we have 8 seniors. That's the huge part about the team. We're not just a team; it's a family. So we all know. If anyone's not feeling well, if they're not mentally okay or whatever, everyone is there for each other, and that's what matters. Because if you're not there together off the court, you can't be there on the court. So I think that's a huge thing that we've started to increase this year, is the relationships off the court and bringing them on the court. So yeah.
And I guess a big thing for you guys on the court, got a lot of strong volleyball hitters. I mean. From the front row, we got some obviously talent in the back row, all across the court. Just talk about having 6 on the floor that can hit the ball well every time.
Yeah, we're definitely taking it to our advantage. We have a lot of different players trying out new positions this year, which has been a struggle, but during practice we take every moment for granted and we focus on every little detail so then we can execute it in the games.
We talk about it all the time on Zaleski Sports. I don't know who I talked to about it last week, but the Marewood every year, no matter what sport, is as tough as it gets in the state. This year, obviously, not going to be any different. What do you guys got to do to propel yourselves to the top of the conference this year?
I think confidence for one, 2, being together as a team, and also having faith. That's a huge thing for us here, and I think that if you have faith, you can go a long way.
We're going to put you in the house, all right?
All right.
I'm going to give you this. I'll back out of the way for you.
All right. Just go whenever. Okay. I'm Maddie Abbott, and I'm in the house. It's falling.
Fine. Yeah, I know. I got to get a new one. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you. We're going to sign off here from Assumption High School. The Royals take 2 tonight over Amherst and Adams Friendship. We'll be back with you tomorrow. It'll be Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln taking on Chippewa Falls from the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Fieldhouse at 7:15 tomorrow right here on Zaleski Sports. For Josh Bush, this is Steve Mave signing off. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. We'll talk to you again tomorrow night over at Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln right here on Zaleski Sports.